March 31st, and we're in the fig greenhouse. We're going to, been 4 weeks since we've uncovered everything. We're in southern Illinois, zone 7A. We're only about 15 miles from the Ohio River, and we're going to have a look and see where our trees are. And these first trees right here that you're looking at, they're all really leafed out and got fruit all over them. They don't really count because these are all Mount Etna trees. Look at the fruit on that one. That I started in the house. I woke them up in the house on the 14th of February. I have all these here already sowed. They go to a nursery in town, gets them. So I wanted them to be real awake and have some fruit on them, so they'd look like something when the people went to buy them. Give them a real early head start. So that's why these things all look like they got tons of growth. Alright, so the first in-ground tree we're going to look at here is Delsa Wamiron. Looks like it's maybe trying to get some double bumps on it. There's some right there I see. It's starting to wake up, but now look at the difference here. See where I've left apical bud there and an apical bud here. See how much that's grown, how much further along it is than the ones where I trimmed this. So it's real important to leave your apical buds on there, as many as you can, for early fruit, because that's what's going to make where they're going to grow the fastest and where they're going to fruit first. Alright, let's see what else we got down through here. This is, check that variegated leaf out. Borisot Negra Ramada. I need to do a little thinning. Just getting some on it. That is Black Greek. This one here is Calodon Nori, maybe. Not got nothing going on it. Move on down through here. See what we got. This in-ground tree right here you're looking at is Zarfiro. So get on down here. Starting to see some double bumps in here. Definitely some right there. Zarfiro's starting to set some fruit. This big potted one here is called a Damarajo. It's in a 10-gallon and it's got double bumps on it. Campaneri, I got it here in my hand. No double bumps yet. This in-ground is Bordesotinka. Called it on Bordesotinka, and I see some down there. But now notice that's apical. These up here where they were trimmed, not seeing none set yet. So that apical bud sets fruit a lot faster. So it's going to be very important to try to preserve some of that going forward. Pastilier. Now it has not set any yet. It's still just kind of, it's a little bit slow to get going. Pastilier is. This in-ground one here is YOLO Bypass. I need to get in here and do some thinning. It's got some nice sized brevas on it. We'll move over here where we can see them. Nice breva right there. Another breva right there. And another one there. Don't see no main crop on it. Looks like this next one here is Calodon Mutante. We got some apical buds right here. Looks like it's getting some double bumps on it down there. That there's got double bumps on it too. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't really zoom in on it. My camera's way down there. We'll move on down through here. Cret's not getting in no hurry about waking up, but it's waking up. There's a few of these trees that don't get in no hurry about waking up. Here is LSU strawberries getting double bumps. Here is Gigantina. I suspect if I had an apical, I might have right there. Let's see if it's got anything at all. I can't really tell. It won't be long, that's for sure. This is a super red hybrid. It's got a lot going on. It's starting to set any fruit. Don't look like, I'm not seeing no bumps at all yet. Typically these things are really super jumbo, super red, red shram. That's what this next one is here, red shram. They typically fruit real heavy. Looks like that and starting to set a double bump. Got to get in here and cut some of that. Get rid of those little suckers coming up. Let's move on down. Last tree in this row is Brazilian XP. Getting quite a bit. Good looking tree. Notice this tree back here didn't make it. It has died in this pot. This is Sante Drago. Yes, Drago. I don't know. My B Mad 2, which is a Black Madeira seedling, that's what this is. It's coming out, so who knows? Once in a while that happens. We got this one right here, and this one right here. That's supposed to be a Roni de Rugel. They ain't got no figs on them yet. That's cherry pie. It does not have any figs set on it yet. This big inground tree is green Mitskarinska. Doesn't really look like it's got anything set yet. There's however you want to say this, A-I-D-I, Ada. Now, it does. I got over there and looked at it, and it has double bumps on it, and it looks like it's going to have some Breva this year. This is a dark honey fig that come from Israel. New Orleans banana slow to wake up. Super Jumbo's waking. Here's Arola. The Pic du Monde. Couple more here. Let's see what this one is. See if we can get in there. Vasilica Sika. Don't really see much going on there. Deloso, no. This is De La Senora Hibernica. I don't see none there. What's this one? This is Verdone from Mario. You can see it, but I can see them with my naked eye. There's double bumps on it. And you're also going to see when we get up here that J.H. Edgaratic has double bumps on it. This is Blue Celeste. It's not. And then this is a Hardy Chicago that's just waking up right there. They're really slow about waking up and getting going. See what else we got here. There's another Mount Edna just getting going. Ponta Tressa. I don't see nothing yet. Let's see what this Vala de Solis is doing. Oops, I just broke a leaf off that. I don't know, I don't think so. We'll move along there. There's a big breeder down there. Look at that. See if I can zoom in on that. Woo, look at that. The picture of it. This is Sapphire 4. It's a big honey fig. Way bigger than Zafiro. There's JH Adriatic. See if we can. Yep, getting some double bumps on her. Oh, the in-ground tree here is called a Nori. This is the one that I broke that branch off of. That looks like that might be a double. Might be a double right there. Here's a lot taller one up here closer where we can see. A little hard to tell, but looks like it is developing a double. This is Parrot Jaw Ramada that reverted. Haven't seen none on it. Some Smiths that are in a pot. Don't look like it's done anything yet. Let's look at this big in-ground Smith right here. It's doing really well, as you can see. I don't call that a double. Smith ain't fruited yet. It'll take it a minute, but it'll get there. Bronzola rosa. It's got a brebe on it, but it don't look too healthy. Not seeing no double bumps on it yet. Black Manthesina, this is interesting. This is in a 7-gallon. It ain't no hurry about waking up. Wait till you see the in-ground one though. Here's Princessa starting to wake up. Don't know if it's got anything, don't look like it's got anything on it yet. There's a nice size brebe. This is Minskarinska 10. It's starting to get double bumps. Also, I believe it is the same as Florea. I have Florea in 7-gallon, and the fruit's exact. It all fruits at the same time. Here is a tree from Nikki. This is Mutante Veneto. I got some fruit off of it last year, but was not overly impressed. But it's a young tree, so we'll see. This in-ground tree you're looking at here is Black Manthesina. I really like this fig. It's not really setting any double bumps yet, though. Don't worry. 2 weeks it probably will. 2 more weeks. Lots of things change quick. Here's a grafted Perponi. This is Perponi here. This branch here from here. You can see where the original graft is. It's been on here a couple years. It's starting to wake up. And the graft on this side here. You see where it was originally grafted, way down here. It comes up through here. This is Delsimwami Ron. And it is got double bumps. Borgia Soaked Grease is this in-ground tree. Might be a brebe here or there. I don't know. I'm looking. I don't see no brebe, and it ain't got no main crop on it either. This potted tree here is Hoyer. It's got a brebe on it, but I'm not seeing no main crop set yet. We'll move on down through here. This is Norilla. It's in-ground tree right here. You can see it's just getting woke up. Here's LSU Champagne. Getting some bumps, but I can't call them double bumps yet. Hard to tell. Let's walk back here. Maybe here's another. Now, here's another potted black manzanita. I don't know. I don't see no double bumps yet. Getting there. Also noticed, I was looking at mine. We're going to look at it here in a minute. That's a black manzanita. Right there. This tree here in this pot, that's black manzanita we're going to look at. A lot of these are Smith. There is a Marion Berry, which is a Mount Etna. It seems to be further ahead than any of the other Mount Etnas. I find that very interesting. Maryland Berry. Oh, there's another Smith. Let's see what this potted Smith has got any fruit. Double bumps. Don't see none. Don't see none. There's a black, this is black manzanita right here. It's got quite a bit of growth on it. I can't call it double bump. We'll have to come around and check, but right there is, that's my Iranian candy tree right there. Need to see what it's doing. What is this thing here? We can get over here. Cherry pie. Another cherry pie. I don't see no double bumps. This in-ground tree here is Turca. I have looked it over and not seen no double bumps on it. I have only gotten a few fruit out of it. The great thing is the fruit I've gotten out of it has been really good. With like the ones I got was almost like a blackberry. They were good. All right, we're gonna look at this one right here. This is Iranian candy. Looks like it is maybe starting to develop double bumps, which is not surprising because it is one of the earliest figs I got. All right, now let's get over here. The in-ground one here is White Adriatic, Tony's White Adriatic, that I got from the Fig Hunter. Let's see if we got any double bumps on it. Don't look like it. Oh, green Miskarinska ain't much further ahead in a pot, so that's what that is. There's La Bourgeoisie, getting going good. I don't see no Brebas on it. Maybe right there's one. Yeah, right underneath there, a little one. See it? Right there. All right, moving along. This in-ground tree here is White Madeira #1. Here's an apical. Let's see if it set any fruit. I don't see any double bumps on it just yet. I need to do a little retying and moving some of this stuff around here. This is several. There's Violet Sapor in the pot. There's a Hoyer in the pot. This next in-ground tree is Hoyer, or Hoyer, Ollier, however you want to say it. LSU, probably one of the better LSU figs. There's a double bump right there. Plus it's got a nice size Breva or two on it. Moving right along, there's some more LSU purples, a couple different things here. This is going to be Socorro Black. It's just kind of get going. It does got a nice Breva on it, as you can see, and it's got another one right there. Nice size Breva. Moving on down through here, this is LSU O'Rourke. No double bumps yet. This is a little RDB. I'm going to plant this one in the ground this year. This is my big RDB in a tin. I'll probably sell it after this year because I'm going to put this one in the ground. I'm going to start putting my 10-gallon, some of these bigger trees that I've got in 10 gallons up for sale once I get them in the ground in the greenhouse. Because, you know, I'll just be honest with you, they're superior in the ground. But if you want one in a 10-gallon, I will be selling some of my 10 gallons at the end of the season. This is white Triana, just kind of waking up, getting going. This in the ground is another version of the coral black that I got from another place. The fruit seems to be similar, but I needed to put them in the ground and see if they was really different or the same. Moving along, not seeing a lot of activity. This is, ooh, there's a breva on it, yellow longneck. Don't see no double bumps yet. I need to get in here and do some tying down on that tree for sure. I like to check these apical buds first because they're going to be where the fruit sets. But I don't see no double bump there. Moving on down. Moving on down. This one here's got a breva on it. And it's got double bumps on it. This is LSU Scotch Yellow. It's a real good fig. Malta Blacks, this next big one here, it ain't doing much. But these things don't get going real fast. You can see, these are all Mount Etna varieties in here. There's a Tacoma Violet. Mount Etnas do not get in a hurry leafing out. They require a lot of warm weather. Next in-ground one here is Cavalieri. Let's see. I don't know. Not really seeing no dub. Seeing stuff. Maybe there's a few bumps in there. Yeah, that might be a double bump right there. Give it time to develop. We'll see. There's a Sultane. Sultane. Hardy Chicago. Hardy Chicago. This in-ground tree right here is Super Jumbo DK. Don't see nothing on it. Don't see no brevas. Some more Hardy Chicagos. These ones, these three trees here that are just waking up are Petite Albique, Ashia Black AD, and Nero 600. So they all equally do not get in a hurry about waking up. One thing they all have in common. Alright, this last in-ground tree, and we're going to walk around where we can look at that over there real good. This last in-ground tree is Constantine de Algiers. Make sure I said that correctly. Not seeing any fruit set yet. I'd like to see some fruit set on this because they seem to take a while to ripen, and they are huge. No double bumps here yet, I don't think. Need to do a little tying down. I need to take that branch and move it over there, and then take this branch and tie it down here. So I got some more tying down I haven't got to in here, but I will before it's over with. Well, that is the 4-week walkthrough of how things are doing, what things are doing. And it's been, we've had several nights. Seems like we have a night or two each week that is, you know, it gets below freezing. You have to come in here, put the lids back on it. I got a video going to be coming out that's going to show one night and one morning of temperatures on our on my phone. And you can see just how well these styrofoam boxes do with just throwing the lid back on them. What a difference maker they can make. I mean, you can pretty much see it in the results of these trees, of how well they're growing. No doubt about it, it works. I've been watering about every third day, because it is well in the 90s to 100, 105 in here every day when the sun's out. And even when the sun's not out, it still probably gets in the low 70s. So, and throwing the lid on this really protects it well. So we're going to be probably another month in these boxes. I will not probably take the sides off until the 1st of May, where I can actually see the forecast. Because right now, if it gets below 40 at night, I put the lid on them. You know, hey, if it gets down to 35 and I put the lid on it, it stays 50 in the box. That gets me a long more way as far as my growing goes. It doesn't make them slow down that much at night. They can keep growing all night because they're still in the 50s with no heat. So that's where this all really plays in to what an advantage these styrofoam boxes are. And if you buy a good rigid material, you can do this outside. I'm also going to be showing a video of some boxes that I've got that have a hardy Chicago tree in them. That the box is about 4 years old and it's made out of some real good rigid styrofoam, and that's all it takes. That protects it. I just popped it. Matter of fact, it's Easter weekend, so we'll be taking the lids off of them, and that video will be coming out here in the next week or so, because I'm going to be uncovering these trees. I always uncover these ones that are in this box, and we'll just set a box up and get a look at it, and we'll keep coming back, and I'll make a couple videos over the course of just showing this particular tree that's outside in this 2-inch styrofoam box against the house. And the good thing is they don't have to be super tight. You want to let a little air in and out to help vent them so they don't have mold and humidity issues in there from the temperature change from inside the box to the outside the box. So that's why you see some of these guys some people are having problems with their fig protection because they're wrapping them up, and then we get 10 days of above freezing temperatures, and then we get 3 days of below freezing temperatures, and it creates a moisture issue because you just don't have enough insulation in there nor proper ventilation to make it work right. These styrofoam boxes seem to work inside the greenhouse or outside the greenhouse. Now, I will say that I'm not impressed with the styrofoam it's not a box, it's a plant cover that they sell. They're like 15 bucks, but they're only like 1/4 to maybe a 1/2 inch thick. They're only going to buy you about 10 degrees, and if you live in a climate where it gets down to 5 or 1 or 0 or colder, that's not going to work because you're going to get below 15. And these boxes here did not get below, I think, 21 degrees this winter on a night that it was 1 degree out. 21 was our low in here, the best that I can recall. I can go back and look that up, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So it's going to be the same way outside. There's really not much difference in temperature in the greenhouse at night during the winter because you don't really get to heat your ground up a lot. There is this time of year because you get to 100 in here, 90 to 100 every day, so it really heats the ground up in here at night, where you can easily be, just by closing the greenhouse is 6-7 degrees warmer, and then the box puts another 10 to 12 degrees, 13 degrees on top of that. So, yeah, it's like being in South Georgia this time of year in here with these boxes. So, well, I guess that's all I'm going to talk today about fig trees. Thanks for watching.